Alright, well, decided to make a little video here about this little generator that I picked up recently. It's a Signal Core PE108-E power unit. It's got a Wisconsin AB engine. It's 120 volt output, 60 cycles, 600 watt is just about what it's capable of. That's what it's rated at. It's a 1800 RPM unit, so it runs nice and slow. It's in pretty nice original condition. The only thing about it is it's missing the choke solenoid rod. I have the coil right here, and the coil energizes just fine when you go to start it, but the rod itself is missing. You can see where there was one originally because there's a wear mark in the hole there. So somewhere along the line that fell out or was taken out, or for whatever reason. But that won't be hard to make. It's got DC charging capability too. As well, it'll start on the battery through the generator. Got a nice DC ammeter there. You can select between a high or low amperage rate for the DC charge. Got a nice voltmeter there. It's also got this 7-pin plug here, and that provided remote start capability and also remote AC and DC. So you could hook a harness into here and run it into a building or a tent or something, and have the ability to start the generator, stop the generator, and have AC and DC inside. So we'll go ahead and start it up. Well, before we do that, I thought I'd give you a shot of this plate here. I don't know if you're going to be able to read it. You might be able to, but I'll just go over what it says real quick. Basically, it's instructions on how to decarbonize the engine if you're using leaded gasoline. And the procedure, as described on this plate, pretty much just entails pulling off the air filter, starting the engine and running it at normal speed, getting a squirt bottle with water and giving it a couple squirts of water down the intake of the carburetor while it's running, to try to knock off the carbon that's built up around the valves and in the cylinder head. And then when it starts to spit and sputter, it tells you, well, fiddle with the choke a little bit and keep it running, and squirt some water some more, and do that. I think it says about 1 ounce of water you should use total. And once you've done that, drain the oil and replace it. So let's see, it says every 100 hours it recommends that procedure if you're using leaded gasoline. So I just thought that was interesting. It's a Wisconsin tag. It's not a military tag, so it was a Wisconsin issued report there. Give you a shot of the nameplate there. It's funny, they painted over the word Wisconsin on here. You can kind of see it behind the paint. I just thought that was weird. Even though it says Wisconsin right down on the bottom, they decided that they painted over the actual, where it's nicely written, Wisconsin air cooled. So, oh well. So let's give her a start. Open the fuel. And we'll start her on the battery. 300 watt floodlight. So that's about 50% rated load. Still maintaining 60 hertz pretty well. Voltage dropped down to normal. 130, that's perfectly acceptable. Still charging a little bit on low rate. This unit has a high rate and a low rate charge, and it'll only let you charge on low rate if you're using AC power. If you want to charge on high rate, you can't be using AC at the same time. There's an interlock between those two switches. It's a pretty nice running unit. 1800 RPM, that's how I like them. Put the AC breaker down. That's the way to build them right there. Thanks for watching.